When to use index match. So while VLOOKUP and XLOOKUP have their uses, index match offers more flexibility and it can handle larger datasets with ease. So this is a combination of two functions, the index and the match. So first, let's define the parameters of an index function. An index has the array, comma, the row number, comma, the column number. And for match parameter is first you'll have to define or identify the lookup value, comma, the lookup array, and then the kind of match, whether it's an exact match or an approximate match. Okay, so the same table will be looking for the country for this abbreviation using index match, index, so array, so we'll just select the whole table for now. Then after selecting the table for your array, then we'll have to use match. Why do we have to use match? The result of, or the output for the match function will give you the row number. Okay? So this time, inside your match function, we'll have to identify the lookup value. So the lookup value is our cell F2, which is DZ. And our lookup array, we're going to look for this DZ in the abbreviation column. Right? Then it should be an exact match. So we'll be using 0. Okay. So we already have the row number. So the row number, the match function will give us the row number. Now, let's have the column number. So for this particular example, we know that we're looking for the country, the column country. And in our table, the column country is the second column in our table. So it's 1 and this is 2. So it's the second column. So I can just immediately enter the column number 2. So double click to fill out all the abbreviation, and there you have it. Okay. What if we don't know the column number for our search? So say we have a large data set. So let's do that. That will be the use of the index match. So we'll be using the match function again to look for our column number. So say for example, we were given okay, so we have a column. Let me insert here our data validation. And let's say we'll have list. So we can choose if we want to have the country, the birth rate, or the population. Okay. All right. And I want to get the value of that particular column selected in our column H, or basically the column. So we'll be using the index match here. Right, again, let's use index. The array is this particular table. And let's identify the row number. So by the use of match, so we're going to look for, okay, we'll be using the abbreviation here. And we are to look for the lookup value in our lookup column, or lookup array, which is abbreviation column, and that will be the exact match. And now we'll be looking for our column number. So for our column number, we'll be using another match function. All right, so this time our lookup value will depend on the column here. And for our lookup array, we'll be basing it on the headers of our table. And of course, we'll be using an exact match again. Let's close that and let's close our index function and enter. It's still an A because we have not selected anything under our column. So let's select, if I want to select a country, it should show Bulgaria. Now let me double check this. I double click that to fill out everything. Okay, here I want to show the birth rate. There we go. In here, I want to show the population. See, it's very dynamic. Let's enter, all right. So say, for example, here, country again, and then this one, birth rate, and then this one is population. Okay. So here, we use the index match. On this side, we use the index match, right? So in here, we use the index match because we first looked for the value of our row number. And since we already know that we are looking for or we want to get the values in the second column, we then immediately identify the parameter on column number, which is 2. On here, we both use match in getting the row number and the column number. That's why it's index match.